We're live?
We're live, we're live.
We're live.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome. This is Twist Gaming, where you get to play board games with us. This evening is our weekly spotlight stream, where we like to show off games that are coming on to Kickstarter, currently on Kickstarter, just finishing up Kickstarter, stuff we want to bring a little bit more attention to in the board gaming realm. And this evening, we are going to be doing, drumroll please.
Lightly, because it's always.
Yes, Good Help, the card game.
Ta-da!
So, first off, I'd like to say that this stream and all this week's streams are sponsored by TP.
Baksha Games.
A little louder.
Baksha
Games.
Yes, they have a Kickstarter live right now called Good Help the Card Game. You guys should definitely go check it out.
Link please, TP, so the good folks at home can click around. But first, who are we? I'm Matt, and I'm joined here with...
And?
Josh!
Josh is the invisible man sitting right over there. And we also have...
Panda.
Say hi, Panda.
Hi.
No, say hi,
Hi, Panda. Hi, Panda.
There you go. So this is, like I said, our spotlight stream. We're going to do a brief run through of the rules. We're going to do a playthrough of the game, and then we're going to do a soft sign off and a sign back on, so we can give you our honest review session where we like to talk about what we liked about the game, what we necessarily didn't care for, and what we would change if given the opportunity. But first off, let's get started. Josh, you want to give us a little bit of background about this game, because from what you were telling me before, this is not the first iteration of this game.
No, so apparently this was a full board game.
Right.
Called the Good Help, or it's called Good Help. I keep want to put the in front of it, but
yeah,
it's Good Help. It won some awards for what it was.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what the awards were, but I don't know if someone gave him the idea or he had the idea of making it into a card game, so simplifying it a little bit. So he reworked the mechanics and did this, and this is what we have. I would say it's a little bit more than just a card game. There's a lot of tokens and other things in the game. There's actually little standees, which we won't be using, but...
Because of our overhead view.
Yeah, because the overhead view.
Stuff.
But it's...
It's like a micro board game.
Yeah, there's no actual physical board.
Okay. Boardless board game.
Yes.
So with that, let's start talking about... Oh, first off, how many players is this game?
I believe it is 3 to 6. I'm not 100% sure. I don't think the box says.
Because we have the demo copy.
Yes, we have a demo copy.
And did it say the estimated playtime?
No, it didn't.
90 minutes? 60 to 90 minutes.
Do you see that from here? Or?
No, it's on the Kickstarter page.
Oh, okay. Oh, look at you.
Yeah, she looked at the Kickstarter page. So the game is about being a mad scientist, basically. Mm-hmm. And we're all going to kind of do Frankenstein's monster kind of thing. We're all trying to build...
Some abomination to
destroy the town, or any other monsters that might be built and prove we are the best mad scientists and we build the baddest and bestest.
I love your grammar. And are we doing this alone, or do we have helpers with us?
We have both a male and a female assistant that will help us, and they're going to go around, pick up our body parts, and
help us assemble our nifty creatures.
Yeah. Peter has a correction: 30 to 90 minutes.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Thank you, Peter.
So it looks like each of the doctors has their own special ability, as well as each of the assistants having their own abilities and skill sets.
Yes, so each doctor has their ability. Not every assistant has a special ability, but some of them do. Mm-hmm. But they also do have some different values, how strong they are, how their wits,
right,
how smart they are, how much... So at the end of the game, you're going to have to actually pay your assistants. You have to pay them.
Because you're a fair and honest abomination creator.
Yes. So you will have to pay your assistant so that they have their salary on there. And then they also have their vice, something that they really like, and they get tempted by it easily.
Okay, and we're going to get into those rules a little bit more in just a second. So let's go through who our individual characters are right now.
I'm going to switch over to the board cam.
And as long as the card cam's up too. Okay, so I am playing as Dr. Alexander. And my special abilities, I start with 4 extra gold. So we all start with 10 gold to begin the game. And obviously more gold is going to help you out. And the gold is used to purchase supplies and body parts, right?
Yeah, so we'll talk about where you can use it. But yes, it's to purchase other supplies or body parts.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's me. And who are you playing as?
I am playing as Dr. Yuri.
And your special ability is?
I can personally use the carriage once.
For free.
For free.
Must have a carriage card. So I'm guessing that there's a free travel carriage in the game?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so
I'm assuming one of these cards is... I'll say what it is.
And so, Josh, who are you playing as?
I'm playing as Dr. Krisoff. And he advances. His advances medicine enables 1 extra strength for his monster. So when I build my monster, he's going to be a little bit stronger because I'm just that good.
Or
Also, I want to point out the outstanding resemblance that Dr. Kristoff has to Joshua.
Accurate. Very
If only
accurate.
I had a. Oh,
And there's a cat. Oh, sorry.
there's a cat.
TP, can you please remove the distraction from the camera? Or Joshua. One of the two. So then we've got special assistants as well. I have got Igor. Now this is worth noting that this is pronounced Igor because there are 2 Igor. There's an Igor and an Igor in the
Igor
game.
and Igor.
So these are the stats that you see. There are, what are the actual proper names for the 3 stats?
I believe it's might, wits, money, and then it's your
Vice.
Your vice.
So my might is 0, so he is not physically gifted.
No, he's not very strong.
He's got 3 wits, which I don't know how that stacks up in the grand scheme of things. Which doesn't.
When you have to like test something, it's normally like, well, those are a little bit different, but it's that plus a d6 roll.
Right.
So
You want a higher number.
3.5 would be average.
It is green screening a little bit.
Yeah. Why'd you take it out?
It's kind of makes it.
Well, I still need to show it. And then he only costs 5 gold though, so he's cheap.
He is cheap.
Cheap labor. And his vice is beer, which means that if you were to tempt me with a beer, the 2 there means I would have to roll a d6, and I would have to roll 3 or greater, so anything higher than a 2 in order to pass the check to make sure that it doesn't lure me away from my task at hand. So we're going to get into the mechanics of the vice tempting in just a second, but just so you know. And then, I have a special ability of knows the contents of the graveyard. So you can dig up body parts out of the graveyard in the game, and the significance of that is that they're all face down. So you have to choose randomly what you're digging up, because you can't see into the graves, but Igor knows. I think it's his eyes.
It's the eyes or the cone head?
Both, a little both. And then my female assistant is Bertha. Bertha is strong. She's got 5 might, 5 strength, toughness.
Yeah,
whatever
the
you call it.
closest runner-up is a 4, so...
She's also got 4 wit, so she's pretty smart too.
She's,
She's also expensive. She costs 12 gold.
you got pretty much a winning pair there.
And she also has 2 vices, though. She likes her sausage, and she likes her dresses.
Is that actually sausage?
Yes, it's sausage.
It's a sausage. She's from Chicago. She likes her sausage.
They're from Eastern Europe.
Oh, okay. Kielbasa then.
You silly Polak.
Silly Pola, kielbasa's for kids.
So, Anne, what do you have?
I have Thomas, my male assistant.
So what is his thing then? Thomas he's got 4 might, 4 wit, so he's a little bit worse than Bertha. Because Bertha's awesome.
Bertha is awesome.
He does cost 12 gold as well, 12 monies. He's only got 1 vice though, and it's beer, so he is not as vicey as Bertha.
I don't think anybody is.
Well, I believe she's got the highest might and wit in the game.
Like, overall. Like, there might be
Yeah.
some people who have higher wit than her, but, like...
So that's your... and then you have a special ability of will not accost a redhead. So accosting is your helpers have an action where they get to go up and bother another.
But that's not really a special ability. It's kind of a disadvantage.
Yeah, it's a disadvantage.
And then I have Susanna.
Zuzana. So Zuzana is only 2 might, 2 wit. Only costs 4 gold though, but she likes her dresses.
She's cheap.
Sure.
I think they should rename her Anne. And Josh, who are your special assistants?
Edgar?
Is that like Edgar?
Yes.
Edgar.
We're gonna go Igor and Igor. I can pronounce it however I want.
So he's got 4 might, 2 wit, 6 gold he only costs, and his vice is beer, but he's afraid of horses. He will not take the carriage. It looks like he might have been hit in the face with a horse foot.
Then Leela.
Leela. Multipass. That's Lulu. She's got 2 might, 4 wit. She costs 6 gold, but she likes her gems.
Diamonds.
Diamonds.
Because they are forever.
A girl's best friend.
Yeah.
I think this one's more like Anne. She has longer hair. The cheesy grin.
And the purple flowers in her hair. Okay, so those are the characters that we're playing as. So, Josh, do you want to explain how the game works?
All right, so we got to go build our body. So we need to get 3 parts to build our body. We need...
Toss it here so I can show it off with the card.
Yeah. We need some brains.
Brains.
We need a torso.
A torso.
And some limbs.
And limbs.
You also need some supplies to put it all together. You know, either it be potatoes and a cabbage, or some duct tape, or a hammer and saw.
A monster held together with potatoes and cabbage.
You would. Ye-bola.
I just want to point out that it is the card cam that's making these look so weird. We do have a green screen, and as there is green on the little...
The chroma key is picking it up and washing it out.
It looks a lot worse than it does. Like, it does not look that. It does not look bad in real life.
You can kind of see them on the board here. They're just not zoomed in.
Can
Yeah.
you point into this thing that...
So these are supplies.
Okay, so that's what Magic
These
has.
are all the body parts that we just talked about.
Right.
No, so you have these body parts with an F,
Those are fresh body
Those are fresh
parts.
body parts.
And you get those at the morgue.
and you get this at the morgue. But then you have these, which are
Not
these are at the
so
graveyard. These are limbs. These are
NSF.
not so fresh.
I can't... You're holding it.
So those are not so fresh body parts, and you find those in the graveyard. Those are the ones you dig up. They've been festering for a little bit.
Yes.
But there's also a third option.
You go to the zoo and get the gorilla that recently died, and they're gorilla parts. So note on these. So on the fresh and the gorilla parts, they have a price.
Mm-hmm.
So most of the gorillas are $6 a pop, besides the head, which is $4. And then they have a might. So when you build your monster, you add up all the might of your pieces. So the gorilla is stronger than a human corpse because, you know, gorillas are strong.
Well, except the brain. The
Except the
brain
brain.
has very low might on the gorilla.
So
The gorilla.
Gorilla.
note the not so fresh.
Yes.
They believe they're a little bit weaker, but they don't have a cost. You just dig them up.
Free!
Thing is, if you get so later in the game, I'm going to talk about you get caught, you get distracted by a vice or something. Anything any parts you're holding go back to the morgue. So if there's not so fresh part in the morgue, it's $1.
Okay, so the cost goes up.
Yeah, there is a cost of it, but that's when we'll talk about it. The gorilla parts will always go back to the zoo, and
Okay.
you'll stuff the bottom again. So you get 2 different. You want to put the turn summary up, or turn summary.
Turn summary in the card cam there. So TP, make sure that looks all nice and pretty for me.
All right. So first, you're going to resolve any cards in your assistant. That means if there's a vice on the board, you're going to have to do that first. We'll talk about vices in a minute. Next, you can then either move. You can move your doctor. You're going to be able to move all 3 characters. Your doctor, your assistant, and you can do it in any. You can do your turn in any order. So you can do an assistant, then your doctor, and then another assistant.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. And they all get 1 move and 1 action. And then at the end of your turn, you're gonna draw your hand limit back up to 2. So we're gonna get 2 cards to start off with in a minute. So what can your characters do? So if you turn the card around, it's gonna be the action summary. So the assistant's action, they can get money from. So all the money you have is gonna be on your doctor. So we all start with 10, besides Matt, who starts with 14.
Because I'm awesome.
And that's gonna be on your doctor's character.
Doctor.
Now, if your doctor is sharing the same spots with your assistants can get the money from the doctor.
However, it costs an action from both your doctor to give it to them and an action from your assistant to receive the money.
Yes. If all 3 of them are in the same spot, the doctor can give money to both of them as 1 action. Next up is they can acquire 1 body part by buying or digging it. So if they're in the graveyard, they dig. Otherwise, they buy it. They can acquire 1 set of supplies. So if they're at the market, all the supplies $6 even. You can get that. When you're getting supplies or a body part, so you can't, once one of your assistants has a supply, you can't pick up another one. So you can't have 2.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Same with body parts. If one of your assistants already has a limb, and you go in the graveyard and you dig and you pick up a limb, you can't pick it up.
Oh.
It goes face up on the board, and everyone knows what it is.
And then they can just go and pick it up as as an action
Yes.
because it's exhumed already.
Yes. So now if someone loses it, you can go pick it up again, but you can't collect multiple parts. So how this works is the morgue has one whole fresh body. The zoo has one whole fresh body. There are two not so fresh bodies between the two graveyards, but the two bodies have been mixed up, and so you might find two brains here and one limb, and two bodies. They're not necessarily
Evenly distributed.
So that makes there's 4 full bodies on the board, and we need 3. So there's 1 full extra body on the board that will still be there. There's 1 supply for each player. The other thing you do is you can accost another player's assistant. So if you're on the same place with another assistant, you can attack them either physically or mentally, and then you would test your might or your wit against them. So you take whatever your number is, you roll d6, and then the defense would do the same thing. Whoever has the highest number wins. Defender wins on ties.
You roll the number of d6s
No,
as
1d6.
You add a
plus.
d6 to that.
Oh,
total.
plus that.
Plus that. So, and whoever the winner is, then makes the other player either have to drop a part they have, take all their money, drop the supplies they have, and then that assistant is going to go run to their doctor. So wherever their doctor is on the map, they're going to run to them. Note, if the doctor's on the same space as them, you can't attack them because the doctor's there protecting them.
Also, if they share a space with another one of the assistants.
Yeah. So if the 2 assistants are together, you can't attack one of them.
Okay.
Because they paired up. And another action you do is discard a card from your hand. So if you have a card you don't like, you can discard it. The cards from your hand, you can play it anytime on your turn. They don't count as an action. The doctor's action, you give money to one or both assistants. You may work. If you work, you cannot move. So how does working work? So there's the hospital, the zoo, the university, and the morgue. So I say, all right, I'm going to come to the hospital. Next turn, I'm going to work here. If at the next turn, when you start and you're here, you say, all right, I'm working. I'm not going to do any actions. I'm going to get 7 gold. Though another doctor could come here and say, I'm going to work here too on my next turn. They're going to push the original doctor down to the 2nd pay grade. And this doctor's going to hear. So next turn, I can say, all right, I'm still going to work here, but I'm only going to get 4.
Okay.
And then that doctor, when they get their turn, 7. Now, some of them only have 2 actions, so if a third one came, whoever's in the last spot is going to get fired. So at the beginning of the next turn, they can't work. They could reapply to work, but it's going to screw things up. Because it takes an extra turn, because you can't move and work.
Right.
How moving works is all the spaces are, so this is your castle, this is your en route, so each of us have an own individual en route to town. Then this en route is connected to every space on the board.
Okay.
The individual spaces on the board are only connected to the ones that they are adjacent to.
Yes.
Okay.
So to left or right, and it does not go from market to it's left or right, that's it.
Straight line.
Straight line. And the other action the doctor has is they assemble their monster. Once you build your monster, you can actually take it into town and start destroying buildings, and we'll start talking about that like when we get to that phase. It's just basically move and then destroy whatever's there. Mm-hmm. So if you, so you win the game by creating a monster and destroying 4 parts of the town.
And how do you destroy the parts of the town?
You move your monster there, and as an action, you can destroy that town, and you take that card off the board.
Okay.
Any other characters on that place die. Any items on that spot also get removed from the game. So you can kill assistants and stuff like that too by doing that. And you collect 4 pieces, you win. If for some reason you can't collect 4 because everyone's collected a couple parts, then you have to battle it out with the other monsters. And it's just like doing a check there, but it's monster versus monster strength.
Okay.
Whoever builds their monsters first gets a +1 strength bonus to their monster. So there is a little bit of a bonus for doing that. And
that's about it, right?
I think that's it. Any other questions from everyone else?
Can I look at the graveyards now?
You look at the graveyards when you go to dig.
Can you kill doctors if they're sitting on that part of the town working?
With your monster, yes. No.
Oh, there is that weird. You can steal your assistant's brain.
Yes, if for some reason you get to the end of the game and you're missing a brain, and you're in dire hopes, you can do you do a might check. You do a check against his wit. If you beat it, you steal his brain and build a monster. If not, he figures out what you're doing and he kills you. And then you're out of the game. It's like a last-ditch effort. The other thing is your assistants cannot go to the doctor if they have any body parts on them. Because he's a reputable working man. He doesn't want to be
So
seen.
the doctor can't buy any.
Doctor can't buy any parts, and the assistants can't go in the same space as him if they're carrying any parts
that's
on
interesting.
them.
Okay.
So no. When you give money to assistant cannot give the money back to the doctor. So they can have the money, and any money they have on them is considered part of their pay. So when you build your monster, you need to have all 3 parts, a supply, and be able to pay both your assistants for their services. So I would need 12 money, 3 body parts, and a supply.
Now you're saying that the assistants can't be on the same space as the doctor. I'm assuming that doesn't mean the en route spots. With the body parts? Or is it just in town?
I just think it's in town. I would have to check the rule book.
Okay.
But that's it.
And who goes first?
The rule says who goes first is the last person to take an academic class. Probably Anne, because she's a nerd. A school nerd.
Don't poke the brain there, Ann.
So vices. So you can play vices on any assistants that are in route spot. You can only play a vice that is on that character. So Matt, can you show that off? It's the beer vice.
So this is the beer vice, and so this would only be applicable to assistants with the beer vice, like Igor or Thomas.
Yes, also Edgar.
No, Egger.
Edgar.
And those are randomly distributed. So if you get one that no one has a vice that pertains to that on the board, you can discard it on your turn,
As an action.
as an action. So we're all going to get our 2.
And this is secret. This isn't shown.
Ooh.
So Anne, do you want to go first?
Okay.
No,
So
when they do the vice check, what happens is they lose whatever they have, and it's going to go back into the market, and they're going to run back to their doctor. So there's no point into doing a vice on someone who's just coming back from the who's just leaving the castle. It's when they're returning. That's when you really want to use them, because they're coming back with a body part or something. You want them to drop it, and each assistant can only carry 1 part at a time. So they need to pick up a part, come back to the castle, drop it off, go
do
back
I have
up.
to pay them right now? When do you pay
No,
them?
when you build your monsters, when you pay them.
Okay. But so do they need to carry money in order to pick up parts?
Yes, if they're going to go to the zoo or the morgue to buy a part, they need money to go buy it, or the supplies. So to go get supplies, it's going to cost $6. To go get a body part, I think fresh body parts are all 6. I can't
5.
see 5, and then it's 6 for the
Except for the
Really
brain, which
expensive.
is
brain,
4.
which is 4.
Okay. So if I give Thomas 6, then I've used my doctor's turn and I've used Thomas's turn.
You
You use
also
their
can-
actions. You can still move with them.
Yeah. So you can also give Susanna
some cash.
some cash too if you want
How do I get money?
By
by
working.
working. So your doctor has to go into town and work to get more money.
My doctor doesn't need money for anything. Okay, so then I will give Susanna.
Note also that if you give an assistant money, they cannot give it back to the doctor at any point in time, nor can they exchange it with each other.
And you can't use that money to pay off their wages.
4.
And then I'm assuming you're moving them all to the en route to go into town.
Correct, and the doctor too.
So my turn.
Yep.
I'm going to give.
Actually, my
Wait,
turn.
do I
Go
get
clockwise.
to use my cards?
You guys always
It really.
there's no clockwise.
Do I get to-
We're a straight line,
Go this way.
Either
though.
way, it could be.
or the
considered.
clock could be on this side, and we could be going this way.
Would you like to go next?
When do you play the vice? Will you have to be in the same spot, or is it just anybody on the board?
They
You
have
play
to
a
be in
vice
an
on
en route
someone
spot.
on an en route spot.
Let's go left to right.
Okay, and then
So who's
the
left?
reaction to the vice is that. Say it again.
So if
Looks like-
someone has a vice plate on them, the first thing they have to do is try to get rid of that vice. If they fail, they're gonna return any body parts they have, any parts they have, back to wherever they're supposed to go. They run back to their doctor. and they lose their turn. They
What
don't
if-
get any extra turns.
I have a vice card.
Yes.
That one of my characters is a vice for. Does it get played on my assistant as well, since it's susceptible?
No. You played on a en route spot, so you wouldn't be acceptable to yours.
Susceptible. Not acceptable. But yes, I got what you're saying. Okay.
Peter says everyone is facing the clock. This is the rule of the games.
So
Of
go
games.
next, Josh.
All right. So now we'll move everyone to en route.
He's changing up. He's doing his move before his action.
And I will give money to. I'll give you 5, 6, and I'm not going to give Leela any money. She doesn't need money.
Okay. That's the end of your turn. I'm going to give 7 gold to Bertha,
Big Bertha's getting 7 gold.
and Igor is going to get nothing because I hate him.
Because you're going to go to the graveyard with him because he's freaking OP.
So then I'm going to move everyone to en route, and that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
And
So
it's your turn.
I am going to move Thomas,
The tank engine.
the tank engine. How much money did I give him? 5, 6. I did it intentionally. To the zoo.
And I'm assuming you're buying something?
Yes.
Which part you buying?
I'm
You
taking.
want the gorilla arms or torso?
She wants the head,
I want the limbs.
the gorilla brain.
Yeah. Okay, so I just take it,
Yep, you just take it and you put it in your character card.
and then what do I do with the money?
The money goes back to the bank.
Okay, so there's
Not free parking.
the limbs. Okay, so his turn is done, and now she has 4 doll hairs,
She could go buy the gorilla brain.
and that's a good idea.
That's your doctor.
Oh yeah. Then we're gonna buy the gorilla brain. Okay. And then there's your $4 hairs. And then my doctor is going to move to the university.
Okay, so he's in the first spot. So next turn, if you decide to work, he'll get 7.
Okay. And I can't. Can I do any other actions with him?
No.
No.
That is it.
But that was my move action.
There's no available action for you to do.
Okay.
All right, my turn. Agar is gonna go here, and
Big fight over the gorilla
I'm
stuff.
gonna
huh?
buy the torso, and then Leela's gonna go to graveyard and dig. Oh, she's got some brains. And then
Sorry.
I'm gonna go knock Ann off on the university, so she's gonna get paid less. Oh, 'cause the man can't get a job.
You just couldn't.
You're both men. All right, so it is the end of Josh's turn. It is my turn now. I am going to move Bertha to the zoo, and I am going to accost Josh.
Of course you are.
I'm going to beat the crap out of you.
What's your knowledge? What's your power?
5.
Oh, so you're using.
Yeah,
You're gonna beat me up.
I'm beating you up.
Okay,
What's yours, anyways?
it's a 4.
Oh, what's your wisdom?
2.
2. I'm going to do that one then.
Aw.
I'll knowledge you.
I like the beat up one. I rolled a 4.
I rolled a 3.
So
I
I
win.
have 6, and you have
7.
7.
Go running to your doctor, jerk. Does that mean I pick it? He just drops it.
Drops it. I don't think you. Let me just.
Does that mean I
double check.
I have to buy it?
No, you may take it. So
Oh,
you
okay.
get it.
Yay! Good job, Bertha. Good job. All right, so then I'm going to move Igor to the graveyard, and I'm going to look at all of them first because I can do that.
OP combination there. Get the team.
I got the muscle and the
muscle and the sausage lever.
Josh.
Okay, I'm gonna dig up this one, and I got the limbs.
So you got some limbs and torso. So he's just missing a brain.
And
He
then
can just go full balls to the walls and just take Igor's head.
I could. I was contemplating doing that, to be completely honest. And then I'm going to move the doctor over to the university, and I'm going to knock Anne off.
So Anne, she's still there.
She's still there, but you don't get any money now.
So you can't work there right now.
Great. And that is the end of my turn. Also, you dropped all your gold, right, Josh?
I had no gold.
Okay.
You can either take my gold, all the gold I have, a body part, a supply, or an item. So if I have a card item on me, then
How do I get my stuff back to the doctor if the doctor can't be seen with me?
you bring your stuff back to the castle.
Okay. So, and I can only move one space?
Yes.
Correct.
So you can use your extra action with them.
I can work at the zoo?
You have to go to
There's
the
money
zoo, but
here.
you cannot work there this turn.
No, I understand.
Yeah, but yes, you can go there. But you cannot move in there with your two guys there with body parts. They can't be seen together.
Okay, so I'm going to move both of my assistants.
And if you don't like any cards you have, you can use your action with your assistants to discard those cards. And draw new ones at the end of your turn. Because you always start back up to 2.
Here. My problem is that I don't know. The person I play the vice against must be in the in route
Yes.
thing. Okay. And then
Don't tempt me with your salsa, Jan.
what's a vice shop?
I don't know.
Vice shop. Let me see the...
You're showing Josh your cards. Really. Really. It's like you don't want to win.
I don't know how to.
Unbelievable.
I don't know what the term vice shop, but this just lets you stop from whatever. Gets rid of the negative. So it's like a free check for you, basically.
Okay.
If you do fail.
And I'm gonna move my doctor
Doctor.
to the. What are you? Why are you looking at
Sorry,
both my
I didn't
cards?
Oops. I already thought of it. It's fine.
No.
It'll be fine.
Good?
You think? Yeah, I think I'm good.
Okay.
Okay, so Josh, is your turn.
My turn.
Great. Wonderful. Doctor?
Oh, that sounds like a good idea. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go beat up
Surely you can't be serious.
Igor.
Yeah.
A test of might.
No.
7. You can't play. You have to play a card on your turn, unless it says.
It says use, and your assistant can win a confrontation automatically.
I think you need to equip this first.
It doesn't say to. I don't know.
You normally have to equip your items, but
It doesn't say to. Where you going, Ann?
Hey.
To get rid of your gum? Quote 10. Everyone quote
Quote
10.
10?
Um,
Quote 10.
your assistant can use this musket to gain one party part without having to pay for it, or they can win one confrontation with another assistant. I think you need to equip it first, though.
Doesn't tell me to.
I know. In either case, they must roll 1 die. So roll die.
Yeah, on a 5 or 6, I get arrested.
I don't know what that means.
I don't either. I'm not arrested.
All right. So you win the confrontation. I have nothing to give you or for you to take from me.
That's fine. I just shot you. You jerk. You're a jerk. Igor just shot you.
He doesn't even know how to work a gun, but he managed.
I think you need a future note.
You needed to equip it?
Equip it, and it's a free action to put the card on your character anyway.
Okay.
So it's not like it's
I shall.
And then is it out of your hand so he can draw another card?
at the end of his turn he'll draw another card.
Yeah.
So he doesn't get one till the end of his turn.
No!
I will move back with and I will get my.
Can you move into opponents and routes?
I don't think there's anything against the rules saying you could do that.
Well, like, say that I had Igor just going and digging up stuff, and I wanted Bertha to just camp in your en route, so I could just beat the crap out of you every time you come back. But I see what you're doing. You're doing the chaperone system, man.
Yeah, that was totally my strategy.
All right, that's the end of my turn.
Okay, so it is my turn.
No, wait.
No, it's my turn.
No.
You said it's the end of your turn.
Yes.
You said
I'll let Anne get the 2 body parts.
it was the end of your turn. So I'm going to play Decomposition on Anne's body part here. So it now becomes a Not So Fresh. It loses 1 strength. I'm going to play it on your gorilla limbs.
Do you have to be on a space with somebody, or you can just play that on anybody anywhere?
So there's nothing in the rules saying where you can play cards.
Yep.
Okay.
So I am going to move Bertha and Igor back to en route. And then I'm going to work with my doctor. So I'm going to get the 7 gold.
Can you work now that your assistant is on the university? No, right? Josh?
What?
Because your assistant was on the square as the university, he couldn't work,
You can
right?
still work. I just couldn't have a body part on that spot. With
Oh.
All right, so that is the end of my turn.
I'm in the graveyard, not the...
But I thought you had to run back to...
Oh, yeah, because I lost that. Yeah, I ran back the... Yeah.
You pansy.
So you
That's
got a
the
-1 token on that.
Okay.
You suck.
So, I'm going to play the Dress Vice on Bertha.
Note, if both his assistants were affected by the same thing, they both would be...
Oh, really?
Yes, it's everyone in that spot.
That's rough.
So if you have shared vices...
Okay, I'm going to move my assistants
Drop off your body parts.
back to the castle. Can I do that?
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Okay, so...
Just put them on your castle.
Okay, they're on my castle.
You got a nice gorilla brain.
I do have a nice gorilla brain, except it's not as smart as that brain.
Right. That's why I didn't play the decomposition on your gorilla brain, because you could just go out and get a better brain.
No, she cannot.
Oh, she
She
can't
already
now?
owns 1 brain part, so she cannot.
Well, she could have dropped it, couldn't she?
She dropped it or something, yes. But now that she has that brain, she can only pick up a body part now.
And the decomposition said that it does not affect things already on an opponent's castle.
Yes.
So,
Okay. My doctor's gonna work. So I get $6.
doll hairs.
Doll hairs.
So is that 6 hairs of dolls?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As long as we're clear.
Hair of the
But
doll
one
might bait you.
hair from 6 different dolls. Or else it doesn't count.
So, Josh, I cannot bring 2 of the same body parts back to the castle, but can I possess them?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay. So the doctor's done. The assistants are done. And I need to draw a new card.
Oh, I need 2 cards.
All right, my turn.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can have some more dresses and some more beer.
So you could double stack the tempting?
Yeah, so you're gonna have to roll twice.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
And then I will come back to my castle to drop off my brains. I will get some money from my doctor.
Doctor?
Don't you have to be on the same...
I am on the same spot. Well,
Oh, that one.
so how much are those? Are 5?
What will you do, Joshua?
I got 5 on here. He's gonna go back to the en route spot,
Mm-hmm.
and then I can't let Anne make all this money, so I'm gonna move my doctor to the zoo to knock her down a spot.
Leave me alone!
Leave me
Leave Brittany alone!
All right, so it is my turn.
So then, theoretically, it's easier to move multiple spaces on the board by going back to your in route and then back to the next
That is
space.
correct.
Yes.
So I'm going to test Igor's beer first. He's got a 2, so I have to roll a 3 or higher. Rolled a 5. That's a pass. So Igor resists the drink and goes back to the castle and drops off the not-so-fresh limbs. Now, Bertha has got some pretty dresses she has to deal with.
It's a red and a blue dress.
It's a 2. So I rolled a 4. That's a pass for the first one. And a 2. So I failed. I lose the gorilla torso. Where does this go?
Back to the zoo.
Back to the zoo. So you have to buy it now, right?
Yep.
And Bertha goes
Back to her doctor.
back to the doctor. And that is the end of her turn.
Yes, she cannot do any other actions on her turn.
And so then I am going to work with my doctor.
Note, and you cannot buy the torso for your doctor there. So you should go to the university and kick Matt down. So he doesn't get as much money.
That's not nice. And that is almost the end of my turn, is it? I think. Do you have anything on your guy?
No, he just doesn't money. He doesn't
Okay.
have any body parts.
And then I'm going to equip Bertha with this.
You should.
It's face up?
It's face up. Once you equip it, it's face up.
Okay.
So what did you equip? Put a card cam so
Well,
everyone can see.
it says that this may be used by any assistant.
Okay.
So I guess do I have to equip it?
Yeah, is it a weapon or a potion?
Yes.
Yes, you have to equip
Okay. So I'm going to equip it to Bertha. It is the smarts potion. So I may use this to temporarily give her +2 smarts.
it. Okay. So she has that on there unless... So when you fight with her,
Yeah.
instead of taking a body part or supply, you can actually take the item equipped to them.
Oh.
And they can only have one item equipped to them.
You can
neat.
take it or you knock it off.
You take it from them. So you can get +2 to wits.
And then that's the end of my turn, so I need to draw a card. Thank you, Doctor.
Doctor?
All right, so that is the end of my turn. And it's your turn.
Okay.
So you still need a body and a supply to be able to build your monster. And enough gold to pay them all.
I'm going to go to the university, which will knock Matt down a level.
You're mean.
Your face is mean.
Wow.
And then I'm going to move my assistants to the en route.
And as your other action, you could discard some of the cards in your hand if you want.
Just want to remind anyone just joining us that this game is Good Help, the card game. It is available on Kickstarter now, and I've linked that into chat. If you want to go take a look at it.
Woo! And just remember the microphone's really far away from you.
Sorry, I'm a little
Tired?
conscious of talking over Anne.
Oh no, it's a fun pastime activity. You should try it sometime.
Oh, in that case, hi guys. Good Help, the card game is on Kickstarter now. Definitely make sure to check it out.
Thanks, DP.
High five! Booyah!
Booyakasha.
If I discard a card,
And
oh
it's
yeah,
your turn.
because then I can pull no. Okay, so I'm going to discard this one.
That's one of your actions.
Yeah, she just moves, so she has an action still free for both for her assistants.
I don't appreciate the lip, Josh.
And then I'm going to draw a card.
Both.
And
They're
then,
actually connected.
Okay.
It's like a circle.
Jesus. Okay,
Not a square?
and it's my next turn.
It's your next turn.
I mean, I'm done with my turn.
It's Josh's turn.
It's Josh's turn.
Which is Anne's second turn, everyone knows that.
Alright, so I'm going to work with my doctor. I get my 6 gold. And then... I'm going to go to the morgue and buy a... Is there any difference between the limbs and the body there? The torso?
They are both 5/5.
5/5.
In fact, everything there is a 5.
I will take the torso.
Okay.
So
Or it goes under.
it goes on my sheet.
Okay.
And then I will go here. I will discard this diamond because I don't need that. And that's the end of my turn, and I will draw a new card. Ooh.
Ooh. All right, so it is my turn. I'm going to start off with making Bertha go to the zoo to buy the torso.
Does she have the money for that?
She does.
She has 6?
Yes, she does. I never bought anything the first time around.
I didn't see the... I thought they were worth all $1. I didn't see there you had a 5 on that.
Oh, yeah. So I got the torso with Bertha, and then I am going to move Igor back to en route, and then with my doctor...
You gonna work for 4 gold?
Yeah, might as well. Doesn't hurt. Because I can't buy anything with the doctor.
You could move to a different place to work.
I could, but then I don't get the money right now. And can I exchange these for a $5 just to keep things a little more organized?
Sure.
Thank you, Josh. And that is the end of my turn. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. So on my turn, I'm going to... I can discard and pick up a new card at any time during my turn, or it has to be the end of my turn?
Action. The action with one of your assistants is to discard a card. At the end of your turn, you'll draw up to 2.
Oh. I'm going to work with my doctor.
So doctor gets 7.
Yes. I am going to...
Bertha's gonna beat you up. Bertha don't play. She's got a club. When she says she's gonna go clubbing, it's like baby seal style.
I need a torso.
Josh has a torso over here at the morgue.
That's
You do.
And he's a little pansy compared to Bertha.
He keeps on looking at his cards, though.
It's because he's trying to psych you out. He's bluffing.
Oh my goodness.
He's bluffing like a muffin.
I'm going to take Susanna, and I'm going to go to the graveyard.
Oh, Susanna.
You're going to dig?
Don't you cry
Yes.
Let's pick one of the 2.
God, please be what I need. Limbs.
So you can't pick them up. They just get flipped
for me.
over.
You just exhumed them.
I'm going to go...
You need a torso, right?
Yeah, and you also need to...
I already know what these are. I'm just confirming.
And with the N, Alice
You
is
also
paralysis.
still need to get supplies. So you need someone to get 6 gold to do that. So you could go see your doctor to get some money for that.
typical Anne.
Though he can't get the money this turn because the doctor already used his action to work. So the beginning of next turn he can do it, but he won't be able to work that turn.
Or I can beat you up
Or you beat me up trying to get my torso.
and try and use your torso.
You know you want Josh's body.
Be a mind of the wits or the brawn.
I don't know what you just said.
Be a fight of the wits or the
Oh.
brawns.
But you don't have anything equipped yet.
I have a torso equipped. I'll smack you with it.
Okay, so I'm going to fight you.
Okay.
And it's going to be for wits.
4.
7.
So 6. Damn it.
Thank you, Joshua. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Joshua. Really appreciate it.
Okay, so I got the torso that I need. All of my turns
I'm done.
are done. Oh, I want to. Oh, I can't discard a card. I've already
Can't
used both
discard,
mash.
yes.
Both mash.
So
You
Josh,
can play
it's
a
your
card.
turn.
All right, my turn. Lilo is very upset that you attacked her friend
Ooh.
over the. So another battle of the wits.
Ooh.
That's a 9.
Oh, that's a 7.
Man.
He's back. And he
Booyah,
goes to his
shit.
doctor, right?
Yes, he goes to your doctor. Your doctor, not my doctor.
Just kidding.
Doctor.
Doctor?
All right, so I'll go there, and then the doctor will give some money to Edgar.
Edgar.
Young Frankenstein here.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, it's the end of my turn.
Okay. So it is my turn now. So I am going to take Bertha and do I want to beat up Edgar?
And take his money?
Do I take your money?
Yes, you take my money.
I'm gonna beat up Edgar. Smarts battle, please.
I don't think I can win.
I don't think you can. I was trying to do the math in my head.
5.
I rolled a 2, but I have 4 smarts.
Taking my money.
I'm taking your money.
He's taking your lunch money.
And then I'm
He's a
going
big
to
bully.
move in route.
It's okay.
Again, he's gonna play sausages on me.
I'm sure it was something more than just sausage.
Then I'm going to work with my doctor. So I'm going to get the 4 gold from that. Josh, just give me a 5.
You already got it.
Give me a 5. I'm a rich doctor. Oh, Josh.
I gave it to you. Not my fault you didn't catch it. You're not supposed to pick it up for him.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate it.
Give me your lunch money, fool.
All right, so then I'm going to move Igor over to the morgue, and he's going to have a wits battle with Leela.
What's his wit?
3.
Alright, so I
He's
plus
surprisingly
1.
not stupid.
You both have
Oh,
a torso,
you won.
though.
He rolled a 6. He won. No, Igor doesn't have anything.
No. But Bertha does. Why would you fight him if he has a torso? Why would
Yeah, you can't
fight
take
her?
my torso.
Huh?
You
couldn't
can't take my
her
torso. You already
I just
have
wanted
one.
to make you... Oh, you don't drop it.
No.
Oh, I thought you dropped it. That
Oh.
was in my head. That's why I did that wrong. But now he's going to run over to my doctor because I lost, right?
Yes.
Okay, maybe that's why I did that. Yeah. You ever think of that?
Alright, my turn?
No, it's not your turn, Joshua. Yes, it's your turn.
Alright.
What?
No.
Wait!
Oh,
Hold on, gentlemen!
You done got scoped.
I'm pretty sure it's my turn, although you're very eager to jump right in.
Very Edgar.
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 Very Edgar.
Okay.
That's funny.
Susanna is gonna... Damn it,
Way to
it's
go, smart.
brains!
Sarah's having a bad time at the graveyard. Digging up all the parts you don't need.
Was that the last one over there?
Yep.
Yeah, I could have told you that what you needed wasn't there. You just had to ask. Igor's a nice guy. He shares information.
Igor, is there a torso in the other graveyard?
Oh, yeah.
You
Which
can,
one is
you
it?
could still move.
What do you mean,
with-
which one?
Which one is it?
Both of them.
You can still move with Susanna.
Both of them are.
I want to move here.
You can't move 2 spaces.
I want to move here. No, I don't. I just want to stay there.
You just want to stay there?
That's dumb. You're dumb.
Why? What am I?
I don't know, I'm
Fine.
just
Yeah, that's
messing
fine.
with
I'm
you.
going in route. And then I'll move to the graveyard.
And you're going to dig? It's a torso.
It's a torso.
Told you.
It looks like a ham, kind of, but it's a torso.
No, it's a ham torso.
Oh, pig torso.
It's a big
Yeah.
torso. I'm gonna have a completely animal. Monster.
I see that. Alright.
Cool.
My doctor. Oh, my doctor's gonna work.
Doctor?
Doctor?
Doctor.
How much does your doctor make? 7?
7. 'Cause I can't do anything else.
I got stacks on stacks on stacks right now, though.
Yeah, Matt's got all the money. Alright, my turn?
I'm a rich doctor. Sorry.
I was going to do the double temptation of sausages with dresses on.
With justices.
With dresses.
But,
But I'm gonna give the dress to Anne and the sausage.
so you're giving me the
to Matt.
sausage.
The big Bertha.
Thank you.
Um,
So I got a 50-50 chance of beating the sausage.
So I'm gonna go en route.
Sorry, I didn't realize Josh was still in the middle of his turn.
I am gonna work with my doctor, which makes 6. And then that's it. I don't do anything with Edgar.
Edgar.
Literally every time you say rich doctor, I think you're saying witch doctor.
Ooh-ee.
Ooh, ting tang, all bang bang.
There you go.
All right, Matt, your turn.
So it's my turn. I
You
have
got
to
the
beat
temptation of the
sausage.
sausages.
It's like the Passion of the
4+.
Christ. The temptation of the sausages.
No! Happy Passover, everyone! Why? No!
Oh, that's a failure.
The sausages beat me.
So what happened?
What?
I lose my torso back to the zoo again.
That's not the zoo. That's a zoo.
And then I run back to the doctor. I hate everyone. Then I'm going to give Igor some cash. I'm going to give him 11 gold.
You lose all your money.
Oh, I lose all my money?
Oh,
All your
hurt.
money.
All my money.
Not even a little bit of your money. All your money.
That
Rich
hurts.
doctor.
That hurts. That hurts. I'm going to give Igor cash money. I'm going to give him
You succumbed to Josh's sausage.
Yeah, I have. Thank you. And so then I'm going to move him over to the
And
morgue.
she paid for it.
And then I'm going to move over to the zoo.
So you're knocking me down a peg.
I am.
That's how it goes.
That is the end of my turn. Is it the end of my turn?
You already said it was.
Yes.
The takesy backsies.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Cage's
I got
backers.
your cards.
Let's go for it. No.
Okay, so I have to beat a 3 on a roll?
Yep.
Wait, no, that's not the end of my turn. Sorry.
Oh, you put some diamonds there. Tempt
He
me.
needs a new card.
Ooh, I don't mean.
I
You
didn't
give me
look-
your
I didn't
sausage,
look
I
at
give
those
you
maps.
diamonds.
Seems a little.
Wait a minute.
Seems a little. I rolled a 3,
So you failed.
but it meets it.
Oh, why did you put that on her? That was.
Yeah, I don't know why you put that
nothing-
on her.
That was retarded.
Uh,
You need to beat it. You have no turn. You go to your doctor.
I know exactly what's coming.
I need to beat it.
Yes. Yes, you
Beat
need
the
to beat it.
sausage.
Hold on. Hold on. I have a card that says use this card after one of your assistants has failed a vice check to prevent him or her from entering a vice shop. I don't know what a vice shop is.
Nothing happens to you, I assume.
Okay.
Well, that's good. It's a waste, but you know.
You took her shot away.
She wanted you to read a message.
I read it.
You need
And-
your knowledge too, Joshua.
And I think I'm going to move her to the university.
Ooh.
All I did was a move. So my action is that I'm going to give her
Mana?
money, money, money.
No, your doctor cannot work now. So that's use his action to give her money.
Okay. I'm going to move Assistant Hare to en route.
Hair?
Yes. Why are you grabbing at your cards?
Why is this looking at them?
Someone's watching.
Huh?
And
Someone's in chat now.
Who's someone?
Someone might be engaged too. Not important though.
I'm not engaged.
Just random.
yes. I have one card now, so I'm going to take another card.
And it's the end of your turn. It's Josh's turn now.
Yes.
All right, can I get rid of these diamonds?
No.
Oh, I rolled a 1.
Good. Jerk.
Brains go to the morgue.
Brains go to the morgue.
Today. That was pretty perfect.
Edgar's gonna go over here, pick
Egga.
up some.
Egga.
Oh, wait.
Oh wait.
It wasn't the brains. The brains was on my castle. She had the torso on her. Torso goes to the morgue.
Pushing everything around.
Push it real good. He's gonna pick up the limbs, and then Leela is gonna get some money, and the doctor is gonna move to en route. Doctor, and then
Surely you can't.
I'm gonna play Smarts Potion on Leela because she's a smarty pants.
What?
I am serious. Don't call me Shirley.
And then I'm gonna draw a card,
That's the end of your turn?
and that's the end of my turn.
Okay, so it is my turn now. I am going to buy the fresh torso with Igor. And then I'm going to move back to en route. I am going to use my doctor's action to give some gold to Bertha, or I'm going to move Bertha there first, that would help. I'm going to use both of their actions to exchange some gold, so I'm going to give Bertha
6 gold for supplies.
oh, wasn't there something here? Yeah.
There's the torso there.
I'm going to give her 6 gold.
No, she cannot buy the torso while
I
the
know.
doctor's there.
I know. Which is now we said that the doctor can not share a space with the assistant when he has a limb only in town, right? Not the en route.
Yeah, I believe so.
So I'm going to move the doctor to en route with Igor.
I see what's happening. So Igor can't be tempted by vices with the doctor there.
Okay.
Yes. And then there's some beer. So have fun with that. And then I'm going to give Igor a big pointy rock.
That's so appropriate. That may be
So
the
a
best
big-
combination.
A big pointy rock is a weapon that gives +1 temporary strength.
Found still.
No, it's a big pointy rock. So I need 2 cards, please.
No.
So, can you tempt the beer or not?
Ooh.
Fine, don't roll that die. You fail. Unless you have a card.
I do.
No.
There's my card. So I'm going to move back to the castle.
And drop off your...
Is that a full monster?
So fresh torso.
the doctor still needs to come and build it.
Ooh.
And she needs to be able to pay both for assistance, which
Well, she
is
doesn't
16.
have her supplies there either yet.
And she needs supplies,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to equip Susanna with a meat cleaver.
Oh, she's got a meat cleaver. She's nasty. +3 strength.
And I'm going to move her to en route. And my doctor is going to...
Doctor.
You're ridiculous.
Who, me?
Couldn't be.
Then who?
Yeah, my doctor's going to work.
Work, 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 work.
Money, money, money. Money! I'm so proud of you two. You're like trained monkeys.
Churned monkeys, like we're made of butter.
Yes, you're churned.
So is the end of Anne's turn. Josh, it's your turn.
I need to draw my cards.
No, it's the end of your turn.
But thank you. You're skipping over me.
Again.
May I have 5? please?
Anytime.
No.
Anytime?
I'll just take it.
Oh!
Alright, my turn.
That was really good.
It is your turn, Joshua. Oshawa. His name's Oshawa.
I like when his name is Joshua. Like,
Edgar is going to go to en route.
Ego.
So is Leslie.
Leslie.
And I'm going to discard this. Because I don't need no diamonds. And then my doctor's going to go to the hospital to go work.
Well, that's nice of him.
And then I'm going to play this. Let's see if this makes sense to play. No, I'm not going to play this. I'm just going to draw this card. Alright.
So it is my turn. I'm going to move Igor back to the castle, and I'm going to drop off my torso. Yay! Then I am going to buy the... I'm not going to buy it. Ooh, I was off there. I didn't realize that.
Can you
Yeah.
make a not so fresh part even more not so fresh?
No. I don't believe so. I could be wrong.
What the text says.
So I'm going to move the doctor over to the hospital.
Just to knock me down a peg.
Yeah. And then, Josh, where are you carrying anything? Where are your characters?
The limbs.
Where's Edgar?
En route with this other one. Look at Josh the die. He's ready
I can't
to
be.
go.
I can't be tempted with both my assistants there.
Right,
so.
but Big Bertha can go beat the crap out of you.
No, you can't with
No,
both my
no,
assistants
no.
there.
Oh, really?
Yes, you can't.
But Bertha's stronger than both you combined.
It doesn't matter.
So I'm going to move Bertha over to here. And I'm going to beat the crap out of you, Anne.
With what?
My might.
Your
Ooh, I
might?
rolled a 2. I still beat you.
5.
Oh, I forgot you had the... I didn't see
6,
she had the
7, 8,
cleaver.
9.
Oh, can I
She's not-
change?
No,
didn't
you
realize she
were,
had the
you,
cleaver.
not my fault.
9
Stupid.
to 7.
I did not notice she had
So
the
what
cleaver.
happens with Bertha?
You could either take her smart potion, which would you only have one thing equipped, or you can take her money.
Always good for the money. Said the Jew.
Thank you for the money, Joe. I really appreciate it, Matthew.
And she's gonna go to Matt's doctor and cry like a little girl.
You can only have one thing equipped?
Yes, to each assistant.
Is your turn done now?
I'm going to... Yeah, because I don't have any more actions left. Yeah, I'll do that. That's in my turn.
I'm gonna equip this one with some brains.
Did not see the meat cleaver.
That's a meat cleaver.
Oh, you
How
also
salty
you
are you?
discard this.
I'm a little upset.
I'm sorry?
Yeah. It's okay.
I am going to move Susanna to the market and pick up some supplies. I will leave you the cabbage and potatoes.
Oh, thank you.
So do you want the hammer and saw or the? I don't know what that is.
Gauze?
Gauze, a scalpel. It's surgery
supplies?
supplies.
Oh,
medical
wait.
supplies.
If I lost that, can I play one of my cards then? Because I didn't know that I was losing that. I took it after the end of my turn.
Sure.
I'm going to put a red wig on her.
That's so much.
So anyone just joining us, we are playing Good Help.
Yes.
This is a card game that is currently on
And that's
Kickstarter by
6.
Baksha Games. You guys should definitely check it out. I'll link that over that in chat. And if you have any questions, let us know.
Okay. He's gonna come back. He's gonna go.
He doesn't have to come back. Do you need anything else now?
I want him to be here. No. 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 I don't need anything else in town.
There's even a little sausage sign on that building.
Josh, people 11?
There's a little sausage sign on the building. It's actually next to the barrels. There's the barrels of sausages.
I'm going to.
Oh, that's why that card was. You don't get any of the temptation houses because they're little
Houses?
houses. There's like the
temptation.
market. There's a bar. There's a foodery. That's what it is. That's why you can only play it on the en route spots. That makes sense.
My doctor
Doctor.
is going to move to wait. How do I want to do this?
How do you want to do this?
How do
You can play Vices with 2 characters in here. You can't do it with a doctor there. But you can attack. The rules are very confusing.
I'm going to move him here,
Okay.
and he's just going to chill.
Okay.
And then
What's your doctor doing?
my doctor is going to move back. There, wait. How does my doctor build the monster?
You have to go back to your castle and use an action to build it.
Okay.
So next turn you can go there.
So I
and
am
build
moving in the right direction.
it. Yep.
Okay. And then,
Phineas, thank you for following. Really appreciate it.
Woo!
you have no parts.
No, I don't. Thanks. I know that now.
You have nothing.
Okay. The decomposition card. Okay, before I say this, so the way that we set the stream up is that each person is at a different level of knowledge about board games. I'm obviously at well, maybe not obviously. I'm so good. I am at the lowest knowledge of board games. So when we play this game for kind of the first round, it's a bit of an experimental round and kind of feeling the game out, which helps with our viewers who also don't know as much about the game as somebody else may. So if I ask questions, it's because I got questions. So the decomposition card, it says that it makes the card not so fresh and a -1 strength to the value of that part. It cannot be played on body cards in a castle, but I feel like I should still be able to play that on a not so fresh.
It just says -1
so it
strength.
decomposes them even more. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
So you're doing that to my limbs?
Yeah.
Because I'm going to be able to build a monster anyway.
Okay.
Anne's gonna win this.
You have a shot.
I have a very small shot, but
This
I
is
need
really
to
bothering.
Take Igor. Take Igor.
I know, but I screwed myself up that last turn by not realizing she had the meat cleaver.
Yes, you did.
2 cards, and I'm done with my turn.
All right, my turn. Edgar's going to come back. He's going to bring his limbs because we have limbs now. So I'm missing a body for mine, right?
Yeah. A torso. There's one at
He
the
ain't
zoo.
got no body.
This channel is so cool that even bots subscribe to them. Because it was a robot saying hello. Get
Who
it?
was saying hello?
Phineas.
Phineas is a bot?
I don't, but it's a robot face. The hello is a robot face.
I'm gonna dig, and I got this torso over here. Awesome. Why the hell did I do that? I don't know.
What do you mean?
I had money for her to go get supplies, and I don't know why I went to get the torso with her. Because I don't think I could hold 2 items at the same time. So I gotta return that, then go get stuff.
Unless you send Edgar out to get this. Oh, he doesn't have the money.
Edgar doesn't have money.
You keep that on? Or is that a one-time use? 'Cause it says temporarily add.
But you attacked me.
No, I know, but you could have, like, if you rolled really well and I rolled really poorly.
This does not count as an item, so you can still equip another item on top of
Oh,
it.
that's cool. That doesn't answer my question.
I
at
think
all,
if
but-
someone takes it away from, someone takes it away from you, so as long as you have it, I don't think it's in one use.
Okay.
Rules don't say, so.
What is at the end of your turn?
You're very anxious. What do you have up your sleeve?
My arms.
He's-
Are you
He's
coming
right.
to attack me again instead of buying supplies?
And I am gonna get 4 gold for my doctor.
Do you see money on Bertha?
Matt! Just leave me alone.
Is that the end of your turn, Ditch?
Yes, that's the
I'm going to move Bertha over and
He's so
attack
excited.
Susanna with my brain this time.
She's gonna use her smarts now.
I'm very proud of you.
She learned her lesson from last time.
That's a
7.
7.
That's a 4.
Okay, so I drop. No, you get this.
I'm assuming that's what you want.
Yep.
And then you drop either your meat cleaver or your money. One of them.
Oh,
Oh.
she chooses?
Yeah, she chooses.
Oh, that's not nice.
And you technically have to go back to your doctor or the hospital. Because I read more rules.
Ah, okay.
Okay, well, I'm gonna drop my meat cleaver. And I'm gonna go back to the hospital.
The hopsicle.
Hospital. Okay.
All right, so then,
I'm assuming they're talking about panda bots subscribing to our channel, not the robot phase.
Oh.
so then I'm going to move Igor to en route, and I'm going to work with my doctor.
You need more money?
You got a problem with that, fool? Yes, I do need more money. I'm broke because you keep tempting me with sausages. Tasty, tasty sausage morsels. And that is... That's the end of my turn.
Okay. I will be equipping the smarts potion on Susanna.
You can't beat her up anymore with your smarts.
Yes, I can.
I mean, it's easier to just beat her up.
Oh, PandaBot is a 3-month subscriber. Look
Yes.
at that. A
Ah,
little hedgehog.
you're a little hedgehog.
No, you're the little hedgehog.
I'm
No,
going to
I'm regular
move
size.
back here. And I'm going to purchase...
Beat up her?
No.
Beat
Do you want the
her.
cabbages?
No,
or...
now I want the cabbages because I hate math. Okay, that's my money.
So I got a question, Josh.
Yes.
If I beat her up again, does she drop her item?
If you take her smart potion, then yeah, she would have to drop her item.
Okay. Just
Yeah.
curious. You know. You never know. You know.
So,
He is
Anne, do
buying
you
all
want
the
it?
things.
Yeah.
All the stuff and all the things.
You can move your other guy to the market, and then.
Oh yeah, just help Anne win. It's
I
fine.
know.
So then I'm going to move him
Remember, the shame is not to let you win, Matt.
I know.
here.
It's super fun.
And I'm losing horribly, so you have a chance to make it.
Fake it till you make it.
My doctor's going to move back. No, my doctor's going to stay in row.
Doctor.
Doctor?
Doctor?
Doctor.
Doctor?
I'm going to. I need that. My card. And my turn is over.
All right. Go back to en route. I'm gonna discard this because I don't need no beer.
You didn't want to play it on Igor?
Igor has nothing.
I have a big pointy rock.
I'm gonna get paid.
I have a big pointy rock.
It's so appropriate.
That's the
There
end of
we
your
go.
turn?
That's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Just
Do it.
go away.
Okay. It's fine. It'll be fine.
It's fine. It's okay.
So I'm going to move Bertha to en route. I'm going to move Igor to the graveyard. I'm going to pick up the not so fresh brain.
Don't you have brains?
No.
Your brains.
Oh, you're missing brains. Okay.
How do you want to get? I'm sorry.
I win. It's you have to assemble 3 parts of your monster: your torso, your limbs, and your brains. You have to have supplies, which we get from the marketplace in town, and your doctor has to go back and create your monster with an action, and then your monster has to go and destroy the most buildings in town.
You also have to pay your assistants.
You have to pay your assistants as well.
Because, you don't want the government coming in about back paid
wages?
Yeah.
wages.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's
and
a-
here
nope,
they
it's
come.
like
Well, there is
That's how it works,
there is
right?
a minimum wage law and all that fun stuff.
So
We just encourage him.
I'm going to then move my doctor back to en route, and that will be the end of my turn.
Yeah, you work for full pay again. I get you left.
Is that how it works, or do you have to reestablish yourself?
I think since I'm not moving, I'm just working, and there's no one above me. I would get promoted.
Probably. You would think that, but
I know.
depends on the company you work for.
It does depend on the company you work for.
Yeah. Yeah. Huh.
So I'm gonna move both of my assistants
That hit a little close to home.
here. Do that. It's just gonna chill there. Where are you typing
Matt
from?
has the torso and limbs, and Igor has some brains, and Bertha has the supplies.
But even if I did have,
A vice?
I couldn't play it
Because his doctor's there.
because his doctor's there.
Yep. Yep. I have the sausage dress to...
Ah! It's a dressed up sausage.
No, this is Lady Gaga's sausage dress.
The meat dress.
The meat dress. Everything grow whatever want.
Whose turn is it?
I think
Dan's turn.
that
That's it. End of your turn.
yeah, I mean, look, I could do this, but then what? I'm gonna play a vice on you.
You make me... it does nothing to me.
I know, but I get rid of a card, and at least I used it.
Can I see the rulebook, please, Joshua?
Yes, you can see the itty bitty rule book.
The itty bitty rulebook.
Alright, I gotta do this vice of beer. That's a 4, I'm fine. Just jumping here, dropping off her torso.
Where's the rules about equipping cards? Oh, here we go.
He's gonna go here. The doctor's gonna give him some money. And that's the end of my turn.
I think that I can do this. I don't know, though. So, I'm going to move Bertha back to the castle and drop off the supplies.
Okay.
I don't see a rule that says I can't do this. I'm going to play the carriage on Igor to move him back to the castle.
Yeah.
And spend the 5 gold.
Okay.
Then he drops off the brains. Then I move the doctor back.
And you build your monster.
I build my monster.
Alright.
That was pretty good.
Why, thank you, Anne!
Why are you yelling? Why are you yelling at
Now
me?
all your parts go. These guys go here, and you have a monster built. So do not collect the gorilla brain. You don't get that piece.
I
Which-
need to pay my assistants.
Yes, you need to pay your assistants. Which monster would you like?
15. I have this much right there. Give me the one on the far left,
This one?
the bald one. And here you go.
And he gets a bonus.
He gets a +1 bonus, and there's no +1 little thing, so he has a +1 bonus.
But So the monster strength is equal to the strength of the
parts.
parts that made him. Where are those
So
parts?
where's-
You took them from me.
I just took them from you. 3, 8, 10. So he's 11.
He acts like he's 11?
He acts like he's 11.
Okay, perfect.
11 years old. He's a big toddler.
Like Joshua.
Okay, so the monster now has an action? Or
I
not
would-
on the first turn?
I don't think on the first turn. I think it would be next turn that he gets his action. So it's just a move.
So, wait, he can move now?
No.
Okay.
Next turn.
Gotcha.
Okay.
You just built him.
Is Anne winning yet?
No. No, she's not.
Very badly last place.
No,
Yes,
she's a very close
horribly
second.
last place.
I magically jumped in front of her this last turn.
Okay, so I'm moving
I don't even
everybody
have
back.
Time to catch up though. She's time.
Only mustard.
I'm dropping everything off.
You gotta pay your assistants.
So I pay.
16 gold.
Yeah, the monster doesn't need money, right?
No.
He
So-
does. No, he's a
that.
greedy monster.
So then we're done.
That is
That's
15.
more than enough. Oh.
It's 16. Miss Accountant over here. 12 plus 4 is 16.
I just threw money at it. I knew I had more than enough.
She made it right.
All
Gonna
right.
do a
Make it
contest.
hail.
Why didn't you start this earlier?
I didn't think about it.
All right. So
Just don't bet Josh now.
you can't attack. That's why he has the wig, so you
Right.
can attack her. So 6, 9,
12.
12.
She's stronger than me.
She is. And you get this one because you use the gorilla brain.
Please put that in the card, Kim. I know that it, but that part won't. It's so bad.
That's awesome.
I love
I was really confused as to why you went with the gorilla brain to begin with then.
it. Because I had the money. And I
She
was
split
there.
it 6-4, and she bought a gorilla part and the gorilla brain.
Okay. Yeah, okay. My strategy was different because I had more money to start.
But seriously,
That,
which
and you also
monster would you
had
want?
Igor, so you go to the grave store and you get the part you want.
Right.
All right.
I got screwed with the sausages.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Sausage
thank you very
party.
much for joining our stream tonight. We're done.
Shush.
All right, my turn.
Yes, it's your turn, Joshua.
You get no more cards,
What
by
do
the way. Your cards are gone. These are all
Cards
discarded.
are guns?
Done. You don't get cards anymore. You have become monsters. You have no control. I'm going there.
BB variety.
I am buying some supplies. I will stay
Ooh,
where I'm
Matt
at.
just got 100 points bet on him.
Oh.
And got
And I
500
gotta
bet
get-
on her.
And $1 billion.
Seven.
And $1 billion. Does that mean if I bet $1 on Matt, I get $1 billion if Van loses?
Yes.
All
I don't
right.
like that.
No, the house gets 999 million.
Am I the house?
All right, you guys go.
Technically.
Matt, your turn.
I'm going to move to en route.
No, I would have discarded this.
Okay,
and this.
what's the
Monster actions: fight another monster or destroy one building.
Ooh, our
what's the
wonderful.
win condition?
Whoever gets 4 buildings first wins, or if your last man's just standing.
Last manster standing.
Last man's just standing.
Last manster
Our
standing.
wonderful artist start line has bet 500 points on Joshua.
That was a bad call, Star. I am sorry. I am clearly far behind. I will possibly build a monster
Possible.
and
And it's your turn.
if it can compete with the other ones. That's
Monkey brain monster.
um,
That's a strong one.
because I built everything from the graveyard. I have.
Oh, you are. And you also have a super unfresh graveyard.
Yes,
card.
I do. So I'm gonna have a total of 6, 7, no, 8 strength because this cancels out the -1.
No, nice. It's good. It's not bad. It's not good.
It's not good.
It's not bad.
Bad.
All right,
Okay.
so you guys just
So all
move
I can
into
do is
town.
move.
Yep.
So Josh, it's your turn.
All right, my turn.
So this phase will go pretty quick because there's only
Going back to town.
Yeah, there's only a set number. Of
Nothing for me to do.
left.
Go ahead.
I'm going to move to the morgue. I mean, there's no rhyme or reason to which ones we beat up, right?
I mean,
Nope.
that one's got pieces on it.
Just
so
know if you
destroy
go
it.
there and then Anne decides to go to the graveyard, destroy that.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be
Trash
harder for you to-
at all. I'm going to go to the zoo and destroy where you were born.
You're just salty.
So you get that.
Matt, has anyone ever told you that you're a terrible human being?
Oh, on multiple occasions. Thank you, though.
You should listen to
And that's the end of my turn, and it's your turn.
I'm gonna go to the hospital.
Possible.
And destroy that. What happens if I fight them? What happens in the fight with the monsters?
Loser dies.
Roll off.
You roll off and loser dies.
So, question, Josh.
Yes.
Is this space still here?
Yes,
or...
that space is still there.
Okay. Gotcha.
It actually says to put one of your character cards there because you're not using them anymore. Just to represent that space is still there.
All right, so Josh, it's your turn.
We're gonna build a monster.
The scary monster.
I'm just gonna get rid of this.
It was a graveyard smash.
Do the mash.
It caught on a flash.
Do the mash. I want to see how far
Which
we can go.
one is more appropriate for my retarded? Oh, sorry, my stupid monster.
Left.
This one or this one?
The one with the goiter. Everyone loves a good goiter.
There's
This
no
one?
goiter.
I thought
that one's got his widow's
No,
peak.
see, I thought that this chest here there was like the cottage cheese.
No. I'm gonna be that one. So I have a total of 8 strength, and that's the end of my turn.
It's a dirt monster. So then I'm
Call it a derp.
I still had some sausage with a club. So I can club some sausage.
I'm gonna go to the university and destroy that. And
I'm gonna go to the graveyard and destroy that.
interesting.
How about that? I don't know because I have to take it.
Yeah. All right.
I'm gonna go to the graveyard and destroy that.
It's last monster standing.
Or whoever gets
Whoever
four
gets
first.
first. So I'm gonna go
Yeah, I knew you were
here
gonna do that to prevent me from winning.
and take that. So
It's the end of your turn.
end of my turn.
I'm gonna go to en route.
Matt wins if he gets. And
Do not let him win, Anne. I bet all my money on you.
There's no way for me to
catch.
prevent him from winning at this point.
You're a disappointment.
I was working in the lab late one night.
Oh,
Wait,
can I go
yes,
there?
you
and
can
fight
go there.
him?
It's okay.
I was hoping you wouldn't remember that.
Okay.
Beat his monster up.
It's like I can't do anything. And he's
So
like, that's
it's the
right,
same
you can.
defense. So since you are 1 point higher, it's technically whoever rolls highest on this.
Yes.
This is a 50-50 shot of winning now?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Well, no, because then Josh could actually still have a chance.
I
Believe
can't.
it or not, he does have
I
a chance.
still have a chance somehow. I
Because
have.
one of us is going to die right here.
Yeah.
Josh could then swoop in,
So
possibly kill the other one, and be like, I win!
who's my
Dirt
special dirt monster?
Dirt monster.
Wait. I think you need the big pointy rock.
I mean, look at the doctor's father.
What's your roll?
This
Just show it. Show it.
Oh, yeah!
I can't
is
even.
the best outcome for me.
I can't believe you did that.
Oh! Suck it, monkey monster!
You're a little aggressive.
Is Anne dead?
All over this game.
And dead. So Matt, what is your total strength?
11.
11, and I'm an 8.
Yes.
So you're beating me by 3.
Right.
And you guys all
So you
not
may have to
start
beat me
line.
by 4 or higher. Which means you have to roll a 5 or
But
a
you
6.
just rolled a 6, so now you're gonna roll a 1.
I know.
I really hope Josh wins.
Was that a 1? I think that was a 1. I rolled a 4.
Oh!
I killed the dirt monster! No. Last monster standing. And then I just want to go over here and destroy this because I can, and yay, I win.
My idea was if I make it so you had to come kill me,
Right.
I have the defense bonus at least, which
Right.
helped me out a little bit, but there's no way to. Oh, suck it, monkey monster. You quote added.
Alright, so that was Good Help, the card game. So, do we have time for a round 2, or how long
we
did
have
that one
time.
take? We don't have that one long.
Yeah, it's
Okay, because we still have to do our review section.
It's 9:30, so it's about an hour and a half.
Okay, so that was our spotlight session of Good Help, the card game. Again, guys, go check them out. They are currently live on Kickstarter. As a reminder, this is a kind of like a reimagination of the original board game, which was a full-on board game, had a lot of support for it. Other than, bleh. I hate when you do that. But yeah, so they reimagined it as a card game. That's what's live on Kickstarter right now. So I know a lot of people are looking forward to that. It's really cool. But with that, we're going to do our soft sign-off now. So as a quick reminder, thank you to Good Help and Baksha Games for sponsoring this stream and all of this week's streams. We'll be right back in 1 second with our honest review session. This is Twist Gaming signing off, kind of. I'm Matt.
I'm Ann.
I'm Josh.
And I'm Panda. See you in a second.
Hang on tight, everyone.
Hang on to